Hello dear friends, Fisher here. Today I'll share a story of a friend of Bruno's. His accounts on Bruno's, his experience with Bruno in one of the community hour Bruno was holding. And in the room, that friend said, from the beginning, there was a great feeling of excitement in the whole room, and one could hear it. Some crackling and popping sound, and everybody was feeling very, very good. And suddenly he saw the flowers in the vase, the chrysanthemum, and one of them rises out from the vase very, very slowly, and slowly lies down between the picture of Christ and a little oil lamp. And he was shocked, because you only see this in the magic show. Some people were performing magic on the stage, and we know magic is fake itself in nature. But here, somebody saw a flower came out of a vase itself and floating in the air, and then landed on the table between the picture of Christ and a little oil lamp. Yes, dear friends, Bruno said, if he does not direct people to sit around him, and people should not sit around him, because he always works with other entities, the spiritual beings from the highest spheres. Yes, dear friends, we cannot see the spiritual world with our physical eyes, but Bruno always can. He can see it, and he works with other spiritual beings, because he himself alone cannot accomplish the great task of God. He has helpers, like you and me, dear friends. We always have helpers. We have our spiritual helpers. We have our guardian angels always watching over us, but we just don't know. We can't see it. In a way, it's good not to see, because lots of time and lots of us, we cannot bear that. Living and seeing the physical reality, to bear the day-to-day life, sometimes is already too much for us. If we are able to see the spiritual world, and our mind will be startled, and will be too distracted, too curious about things happen in the other world, and forget about the purpose, the meaning of living in this physical world. That's all of us, dear friends, have our divine mission. We promise God what we will achieve in this lifetime before our incarnation, and we just need to ask us what is our purpose of life, and we strive for it. Every day improve a little bit. As I often say to my mom, every day you only improve 1 centimeter, and then after a year you improve 365 centimeters. So every single day we improve a little bit. And also here, dear friends, you wonder how the flower move out of the vase. That is very simple. It is not magic. It is another spiritual being lifted the flower out of the vase and placed it on the table. Yes, there are so many wonders can happen in the invisible world, and often it's not happen around us, or we fail to detect. As what Bruno said, spirit rules over matter, and it always comes with the spirit first. Whatever happens in the spiritual world first, dear friends. So whatever things invisible, it doesn't mean things not exist. It's just out of humans' perception of our physical 5 senses. It is the same like the sound, and the sound, the high frequency sound and low frequency sound. The frequency out of the range of humans' ear we cannot hear, but they all exist. And you also wonder, in a room or near Bruno, why there's a great feeling, and why the one could hear a crackling and popping sound. So the sound, the crackling sound, is it the energy flowing into the room, and through the room, and all around the room? As what Bruno said once, before a community hour, or before a talk, I always charge up the room, so the healing will happen rather easily. Otherwise, it is very, very hard. Bruno always prepared the room, so he prepared the room in a way like us. When we have the guests coming to our house, we do the cleaning and tidying up of our house, and then we cook a nice meal for our guests, for our friends. And the same thing with Bruno, and he does energetically and spiritually. He charges the room with God's divine energy. So whoever comes to the room, come to the lecture, and will be subject in a high healing energy field. So the one, whoever open to it, will receive the healing very, very easily. It's like, dear friends, you in the field of all the blossoms, and the blossoms are all over you, all around you. If you want a blossom, you just stretch your hand and you pick one. The same thing here with Bruno's community hour. The room is full of energy, and whoever wants to absorb will absorb and achieve his healing. The healing is not limited to physical, but also psychological, mental, and spiritual. And in essence, it is spiritual, because Bruno said, every disease has its spiritual counterpart. It always comes to the spiritual first, and then it manifests into physical body, into physical reality. So dear friends, always make sure, charge your room, please charge your room, your house, with God's divine energy, and every day absorbing it. And you can always place a Bruno's photo on the wall, that's what I do, or in a photo frame. The size does not matter, but Bruno's photo radiates God's divine healing energy. We shall have a good day, and God bless.